off the wall.
Right.
Although I did notice this crack outside here.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think they should put like some type of epoxy in there, or even polyurethane, but something on the front here, and then on the outside it's like a.
Okay, but this isn't like a structural concern.
No, I wouldn't be concerned about that. And honestly, that crack is probably this is like a coating here.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's just maybe the coating is cracking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I would assume it says poured, but whoever wrote that report, I don't think that this is actually solid. It's a parch coat.
Okay.
So like typically, if I were to break open this,
Yeah.
it's just a smooth mortar, and then if I broke this open, it's probably stone.
Oh, okay.
If
Yeah,
I-
that makes sense
if
for the age
I-
of the house. That makes total sense. Okay, and so this puddle over here, we really are unclear, other than this little tiny hole. Other than that,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it's coming from the outside. Although, Ian, no, I guess this isn't wet. That's just dark. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this stairwell here is leaking.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is coming down the stairs, the back stairs.
Yeah. And then running here. So I mean,
I'm just going to take a video of that real fast.
sorry.
Obviously, with it actively raining right now, it's a good way to see what's going on here. Can you put your light on here as well? Just so, well, it's not even like sealed.
no, I mean.
Oh, it's really just it's coming through like right there too. Right in the door. Okay. I just want to make sure people know what they need to do to remedy that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for security purposes, because
Yeah.
well, there's exterior windows here, but I wouldn't want somebody coming down here.
Yeah.
I would probably put a legitimate, or seal it, or put a legitimate cellar.
Or an interior lock would help. Yeah, but like a real door, like a good one.
Yeah, because I think that this is just some type of foam board there
Yeah.
that they stuck over top of it.
Right. But put in a real door.
Yeah, real cellar door here.
Yeah, make it waterproof and then lock it from the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
then come down here, and then they don't have to get too crazy, but if you wanted to get kind of nutty, you could just have a plumber
Okay.
where that drain is.
Right.
You just saw cut and put in a drain over here, so if water did get down here, it would just
Oh.
go into the drain and then just drain out.
Okay, and then this, you said, this is just a condensation pipe probably from the furnace upstairs.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then maybe.
Could you
go
just say
down-
that again one more time for the video? That you just said you see the watermarks?
Yeah, there's watermarks here on the ground,
Right.
and then there's watermarks around the boiler, so
Right,
it could be that the boiler let loose.
Yes.
A pipe leaked, something
Sure.
like that. I mean, there's some residue around the water heaters, but it's kind of centralized here.
Yep. So probably from, at some point, one of these mechanicals.
Yeah, and if they're doing work and it came down,
Yeah.
my suspicion probably here is that, and I'll go back outside and take a look. I'm assuming that there's no water barrier. There's like a vapor barrier that you put down. So if you were to do a basement in today, you put like crushed stone down, and then you get like visqueen or some type of like 6mm, 9mm thick plastic, and that would go down, and then you pour your concrete on top of that.
Yeah.
We probably don't have that here, so what we're probably getting is some excess water table, and then it's seeping up through the slab.
Okay.
So I think going with an interior drain would probably be a little bit like too extreme.
Okay.
Like
an interior French drain would be a little excessive for how small this is.
To be honest with you, what I would probably recommend is, let's go. Can you go? You want to go outside?
Yeah, let's go inside.
Let me take a couple photos of you,
Sure.
because I don't think I got. Just mortar. So like there's cracks here. Like long term, tuck point it, fill it so that the water doesn't get in there. It's kind of
Okay.
bad like when it rains and it gets.
Right, but that's the coating you're saying. It's like, that's not the actual foundation.
Correct,
Okay,
correct.
good. Okay, great.
Yeah, it's just think
Just
of it
tuck
as
point
like a weather seal.
Okay.
Same thing here.
Okay,
so
yes.
that's right at that kind of
Yep.
corner that
Okay.
we were seeing.
Yep.
So what I'm seeing over here, which could be leading to part of the problem, is if I took a kind of a little short video of it.
Yeah, the gutters
The
are
gutter's kind of leaking.
leaking
here,
it. Yeah, I see that. The house needs new gutters. Okay,
and it's coming down here.
right.
And then you got like a little bit of overflow going on, but down here.
Uh-huh.
Stuff in here. you're going into this pipe here.
Yes, okay.
And I'm not quite sure if that pipe goes down and underneath the slab,
Right.
but I'm thinking that that's probably
Could be part of what's happening.
part of what's going on here.
Okay.
Could it be clogged, and so there's the water, it fills up in there, and then it kind of backs up, and then it starts to percolate?
Right.
There's the drain inside, it's open, you know, like where we have the furnace going into.
Yes.
So it's not very deep. So if this is tied into that drainage system, then it could potentially percolate back up.
Okay.
Could be broken, because that looks to be cast iron, and it could be very old.
So you mentioned that you don't need to do an interior drain, so then what would you recommend?
If I was looking at this right now, my recommendation for the time being would be they probably want to keep the historical nature of these downspouts.
You know that I don't know because they're all copper and they're not in good shape. So that's up to the new owner to figure out what they want to do.
I would recommend probably pulling this out and scoping
Okay.
this to
Yeah.
see what's down there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would be my first step, and then potentially if that looks okay or there's not like a root cause to that, I would probably disconnect this from there and I'd extend it out to the yard.
Yes. Get it away from the house.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just bury it.
Yeah, because you can see over here, like we may or may not have leaking going on. This is the kind of the crawl space area,
Yep.
but you see where it's puddling here.
Okay.
And once you get big enough puddles with the type of foundation this is, it'll start to leak inside the basement.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that, like, just in general, it's not catching everything.
Yeah, and the size of these, I mean, I
They're
would
small.
assume that those are 2-inch.
really-
Nowadays, they're
yeah.
4-inch
I
and
know.
3-inch.
Yeah.
4-inch is kind of
They're
more
really
common.
narrow.
So,
Yeah, just getting a better gutter system.
yeah, and like I was telling them on the phone, the upper elevation here, this kind of gable that comes out to the west here,
Uh-huh.
it drops into this gutter and then feeds back to this lower elevation that then comes to the west. And
Okay.
then comes down the single downspout. So
Gotcha.
you're essentially servicing, you know, this whole roof here past that dormer, plus that whole upper roof where that chimney is, right down here.
Okay.